Well, hi everybody. I'm going to keep this really short. Finally, the Court of Appeals will decide, or will present its decision on not just Kathleen Zellner's motion with regard to the third request to have the case remanded with regard to Bobby, some unknown fellow with a beard, and Thomas Sawinski, but apparently it's going to be a decision on the whole appeal, which would be excellent news, because to me it seems like, the Court of Appeals have decided enough of this fiasco with Sutkovich. It's time we actually move this case on. You can't have this case keep going backwards and forwards. So, as I say, for me, it seems quite significant, but I'm no legal expert on this. But if the Court of Appeals are saying that they're not just going to decide on the Thomas Sawinski, Bobby Dassey pushing the RAV4 stuff, then they're going to decide on the whole appeal. If they're taking everything that Kathleen Zellner has presented, then it has to be. It has to be like, pretty awesome, because if they were going to start procrastinating and messing about, they would have, surely they would just decide on the Sawinski thing. But I think the Court of Appeals have gotten fed up, as they have done in other cases. To be honest, particularly Paul Riley is well known for remonstrating with judges in the district court system. So anyway, let's hope for some some well-written opinions from the judges, Paul Riley, etc. Apparently it's the whole lot of them, one would imagine, without Mark Gundrum. But anyway, that's the news from this end of the story, as it were. Many thanks to Tracy Struncy for it was through her that I got notification of this in her Scales in Injustice Facebook page. So if you're not in that one, definitely well worth going into. I got a notification just literally a few minutes ago and thought, if Tracy's posting something in Scales in Injustice, it could be very significant. And sure enough. Okay, well, I'm going to crack on and allow myself another wee beer to celebrate what should be the this should really be the closing scene, shouldn't it? Things should start to really move from here. Kathleen Zellner surely has finally turned the ship around. Obviously, have to wait and see on Wednesday, but I'll be stunned if it's anything negative, if it's not all good news for Steve. So, but I'm always as you know me, I'm always a half glass full sort of person, so we'll just have to wait and see. Anyway, take care. Finally, we're starting to get a bit cooler spell, so hoping to do a few more videos over the next few days. I'll say I've didn't manage to have a chat with Pete either on Saturday or Sunday. Don't know if we're going to manage the next weekend, but I suspect that after Wednesday everything's going to blow up. So yeah, exciting times. I think it's going to be pretty awesome when we get the Court of Appeals decision. As I say, just to recap, if you're just new joining in, so Court of Appeals are going to release their decision not just on Kathleen Zellner's motion regarding remanding for the Thomas Sawinski seeing Bobby Dassey pushing the RAV4, but they're going to apparently give a decision on the whole motion presented by Kathleen Zellner. And that's, to me, that has to be significant. That has to be a good move, that they've finally said, you know, enough of your shenanigans, Angela Sukovic. You know, we're taking the ball out of your court. You're not going to play with us anymore. You know, you've had your you've had your bit of obstruction. You've obstructed justice for long enough. Let's move on. Let's get this case sorted out. Hopefully that'll be the case. Anyway, I'm going to say cheerio for now, and we'll catch you all again soon. There we go. Got it eventually. Bye for now.